Dogecoin update. You guys asked for it. I'm going to cover Dogecoin here in this video and give you guys here my raw and honest TA of the day here for Dogecoin and my bullish and my bearish. What do I see here? Right, I'm going to keep it raw and honest with you guys and just show you here based on my indicators what I see here for Dogecoin, right? And give you guys here some outlook here for Dogecoin. Now, again, if you guys haven't signed up, check out BitUnix. It's honestly my favorite exchange because it's KYC free and it's VPN free. You can use it anywhere, and you can get up with my link. I have a special link because you can see right here, BitUnix X Sir Lewis. You love my content, my live streams. This ends 22 of October. So check it out. You can get up to 300 bucks instant rewards after depositing. So check it out. It's in the pinned comment and description as well. All right, so let's take a look at Dogecoin here. And by the way, if you want me to check out your favorite coin, obviously I'm doing Toshi, now Dogecoin. Comment that coin below. I know you guys some commented Arrow and some other coins, but comment down below. I'm gonna make a playlist for all these coins so they can be organized. So you have the Toshi update playlist, the Doge update playlist, just like that. Okay. Now, when I look here at Dogecoin with my own indicator, this is my smart scalper indicator. And it's basically three indicators in one. It shows you basically the trend, right? The zigzag is the trend. Okay, it makes it more simplified. Okay, the zigzag, it shows you right here. It's kind of small, but it shows you the previous day opening and close right there, which is it's very important because you can see how we're kind of having that previous day close resistance. You see that? So it really shows you a lot. And then it also shows you these liquidity levels, right? Horizontal, as you can see, and it's different all time frames. So you can go right here on the daily. You can see right here, it's kind of blue. It's kind of hard to see, but in the video, but you will see it if you guys get this indicator, which is all available in my description in my WAP. Now, when I look at Dogecoin's chart, I mean, this is I'm just bullish, guys. I mean, there's nothing bearish about the chart besides I'll give you the bearish scenario. But when you look at this, what do you think Dogecoin wants to do, right? It's literally following the same thing that it did right here. The same thing. I mean, we had a massive drop here. Okay, this one was a even bigger drop because we went below the previous year, is May 8, 2018, right? 2019, we went below those lows. This drop, we didn't go below even, we didn't go below the 2024 low, which was last year. So this drop was obviously, this is the 2020 drop, and this was the biggest crypto crash ever, and Dogecoin didn't even break below 2024 low. So when you look at this, Dogecoin it's basically rounding out here. This is a nice rounded bottom. It's doing the same thing here, and it's even looking better. Now, the bearish scenario here, obviously, is if we get some type of head and shoulders play out. So I'll tell you how, the hints and signals for this to play out. But basically, right, we have the shoulder, then we have the head here when Dogecoin went to like 50 cents. Then this is the second shoulder, okay? For this to play out, we'd have to have a big drop to test the neckline. The neckline is the 618 level, which is basically around 14 cents and a half, right? We drop down here again, test the neckline, okay? And if we get some bearish action here, some closing, right, depending on how the market goes, then this will play out. This is the bearish scenario, which I believe the probability is very low for this to happen. But it's a possibility, right? It's definitely a possibility. Now, the fact that Dogecoin had the flash crash and it didn't close down here on the neckline is very bullish, right? We basically went from like crash all the way to 9 cents, liquidating all those leverage traders, and we still closed above that 0.5 Fibonacci. Okay, so far we're holding this as support. We can lose this again. We can lose this, but we're holding this as support. As long as we hold this as support, we're looking good here to test. Go back to 26 cents right there, which is obviously going to be the next big resistance. Okay, and even if we close here on the weekly, right, we're basically still, even with this massive drop, right, dropping here. But again, the closing is everything. Yes, we can wick down to 9 cents because the whole market crashed. But we go back up and we close here above 19 cents, right? And we're still putting in higher lows, okay? So you put in a higher low and we test that 26 cents, or we put in a higher high. So just looking at Dogecoin's structure, very, very bullish. One of the most bullish coins based on the charts, in my opinion, still, okay? And you can see right here, the 200 MA, this is my other indicator, It's all my MAs in one indicator. The 200 is in orange. So the 200, it coincidentally is in the 618, right? So the 200 MA for Dogecoin is just hanging here in the 618 where it basically flash crashed all the way. It broke that. So can we get a third retest of that 200 and that 618? Yeah. If that's the case, we will basically be testing the neckline here for this possible head and shoulders. Okay. Obviously, this is going to depend on the market. So yeah, I mean, there is a bear scenario here for Dogecoin for sure. But even if we do something like that, I believe it should hold. I don't believe Dogecoin is going to break that and, you know, go down to back under 10 cents or something. Okay. So we can also see how we're resetting that weekly stochastic back here. Okay. On the weekly, if we look here on the monthly, which we haven't looked at it yet, still super bullish, right? The monthly is still above that 0.5. If we get a close there, we're still super bullish to continue this massive, nice uptrend, which is very similar to back here, right? And here, we had a inverted head and shoulders, boom, boom, and then we exploded, okay? Something very similar here where we had this inverted head and shoulders here and we exploded. Now we're testing, we basically tested the 25 MA bounce off of that. And what's super bullish about the monthly too is you can see that the 21 MA is in blue. Okay, this blue line, the 25 is in yellow. You can see how we had this flash crash. I mean, we went, you know, below even the 200 MA. Let me see. Do I have the 200 MA? Not on the monthly. The monthly is lower, I think. But we still wick back up here above the 21. So we're still holding the 21 MA here for Dogecoin on the monthly. On the weekly, we're having a hard time, or we're getting some resistance on that 21 and 24, but the Fibonacci level is our support. Okay. And also too, right, we can also get an inverted head and shoulder. So this is a bullish scenario. So this is why there is a big chance we can come back here to 15, 14 cents, test that neckline. But even though we're testing that neckline, we can even have, you know, inverted head and shoulders play out, right? Something kind of like that to the upside. So again, this is going to depend on the market overall. If you got a big market crash, maybe Bitcoin goes down under 100K or something, then I see that happening. If not, then I see this strong uptrend. Again, we're still in the strong uptrend continuing here for Dogecoin. All right. So these are my thoughts, guys, my opinion. I'm still super bullish. It's one of my biggest holding, definitely my biggest meme coin holding. And one of my biggest holding. I'm still up a ton because I bought when Dogecoin was like 5, 6, 7 cents around that time. And, you know, recently I did buy some more around the 20 cents, 15 to 30 cents level, you know, that range. So I'm really happy with my holdings for Dogecoin, and I still see it going to $1 plus. I really do. Okay. So let me know what you guys think. Comment below your next coin you guys want me to check out. I'll keep you guys updated on Doge as well, frequently. I'm gonna create a playlist for all these coins. So maybe you missed a Dogecoin one day and to catch up, you can just go to the playlist, right? So there you guys go. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Check out BitUnix, of course. And also check out my indicators if you guys are interested. I'm making indicators, newer indicators as well. I have 10 at the moment. But all these indicators really help out mapping when's the best time to buy and sell. So thank you guys so much, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.